Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Well, for Minnesota, coming off a loss in the first game of the season, they'll no doubt be anxious to put tonight's contest in the win column and avoid an 0-2 start. And in today's game, size and reach are at a premium. Shaq, Hassan Whiteside, while standing on the floor, can grab the rim with both hands.
Wow. Whiteside led the league in block shots in 2016. Ernie, he averaged more blocks in the league than we had seen in 15 years.
What? 15 years?
Wow.
Wow, that's impressive. But physically, he has all the tools, Ernie. And that, being able to stand and touch the rim without jumping, for him, it's all about mental now. He has the physical tools.
Look at me, though. I'm sitting in a chair and got the rim with both hands.
No.
What's the big deal?
Okay.
What's the big deal?
Because that
What
rim
is the big deal?
The rim is 3
You know what
feet
I'm gonna do
tall.
one
What
day,
is the
Ernie?
big deal? What are you going to do one day?
I'm going to call Joel and tell him to put Elevator Ernie inside this game so people can see your hops.
That would be good.
It really would be
That
good.
would be good. Can I put my arms down now?
Yes.
Is the rim still there?
Yes.
Everyone, welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. Boy, do we have a treat for you folks. The big ticket is here. Kevin Garnett in the house. KG, welcome.
Man, a lot of people don't know that you actually gave me the name, The Big Ticket. Dude, K-Hard, man, I hope you got a package of all this somewhere. I hope you own all the names that you've given over the years.
You are the big ticket still. Great to have Kevin Garnett. Contest in the West. We'll see if the Timberwolves can please this home crowd. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. Guys, they came out on top of the season series matchup a season ago, taking 2 of the 3 away from them.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Mark. Allen is out there with Gilgeous Alexander. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Kevin, your drive and attention to detail were phenomenal. How do you deal with rookies who were largely uninformed? They were maybe not as receptive to the attention to detail that the elite like you pursue.
Well, one of the things I would do if I saw a guy who wasn't as keen to detail as I was, I would pull him to the side. I would show him, some of the things I would see. I would get, some dialogue with him and what he was seeing, and then try to get him to see what I was seeing as far as the point I was making. And then, challenge him a little bit to be a little more present within certain things and then apply it. I don't believe in shouting. I don't believe in embarrassing someone. I like to always, grab some of the young guys because the young guys don't have all the confidence yet. So I'm trying to build confidence with the young guys.
Good point.
So, when you get them one-on-one, you're able to, have an intimate conversation and then you have full, they're engaged and talking to you.
Yes.
And that's what you want. So, with that, I've always found it better to go one-on-one to the side and find it to be a lot more efficient.
Walker. Gilgeous Alexander pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the rejection by Towns.
Well, that play is so much about his reach and determination affecting the game defensively.
The shot's good.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Oh, I'll tell you, that's good basketball. You have to get a little creative against the big man, but I love his initiative.
Now here's Turner. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
That's right, Kevin. Now you see where the game changes from where it used to be. He said tonight they've got to get back. And if that means giving up offensive rebounds, so be it. He thinks good transition defense is the biggest difference in their chance at winning. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Walker looking for an opening. Kicks it to Whiteside. The shot that time, not on target. And the Clippers will come the other way. On the wing, Harris. 20 points for him last game against Utah. Pass to Motley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
Easy breezy passes to Towns. Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers. Walker's shot is off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Kevin, you think about the work that goes into being an elite player. Describe that. What did you try to accomplish?
What are you going to do in these positions right here? When they trap you, how are you going to get the ball out? When you're not trapped, when you're one-on-one, what are the moves you're working on down here? Okay, on the right block. Okay, what about the left block? What about the top of the key? You get an ISO top of the key, what are you going to do? 5 seconds, what are you going to do? So you have to invest in yourself. After you get done with that, that's probably 45 minutes to an hour. You go in, you shower, you get done with that, take your behind home, you sit, you rest. Now you, obviously, as a person, you're living as a human being, your everyday life. But yeah, it's a lot.
Sounds exhausting.
It is, but it is a cycle that you are able to create for yourself. And once you're in it, you're in it. And it turns over like an everyday, this is what you do every day. Sort of like a routine. And once you get that routine, it is what it is. And I was able to keep a routine for 21 years. Amazing. And you know what?
21 years.
21 years, I added things on to my routine. But if you ask anybody to play with me, they see my routine. I did my routine every day. Never missed a day of not doing my routine.
Doncic kicks to Towns. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. It's rebounded by Motley.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of confidence to go with the floater. That is not as easy as it looks.
And here's Walker outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, got into foul trouble and really played out of control and just couldn't overcome it.
I think you really have to think they beat themselves out there, right? You can't be fouling another team like that consistently, and that's just asking to get beat.
Just 5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
And Walker kicks to Doncic. Pass to Whiteside. That's tipped. Allen outside. Here's Harris. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
I think, Greg, he just has to get them on the same page. With this kind of lax defensive effort, something has got to change.
Kev, talk about the characteristics needed to be a winner in this league.
Appetite. How much do you want this? Can you push through that pain right there? Are you going to dive on the floor? You're going to do the small things. You know, you're going to double down. You're going to be in the spot where you're supposed to when you're supposed to be there. You know my bads. You know, all this goes into winning. And then you need a little luck. You do. And you need an appetite. You need 15 guys that's willing to push through anything at any moment. That's the difficult part of winning. On the same page, all 15, thinking the same.
That sounds daunting.
Listen, people think that, oh, man, why can't you have 15? Because it's 15 guys thinking 15 totally different things. And that's the difficult part of being a coach. That's what I'm saying. Being a coach is one of the hardest things to be because you got to take 15 perspectives and get them all on one and then go forward with the same velocity like you want to. It's frustrating.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Miles Turner has the length and athleticism that should have the attention of the defense, guys.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, to me, this franchise has got to be thrilled and excited about the upside Miles Turner has. He's a hard-nosed player who wants to be great, Kevin.
Larry Nance is checked in for the Clippers. Jeremy Lin comes in for Allen. All 3 throws good from Turner. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles. Outside, Walker. Can they get it? 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And KG, you've talked about the players who influenced you. It must help to have that inspiration from other great players.
So I look at trying to find
a compass or a roadmap.
Something. And Chris Webber right away. As soon as I saw high school footage of him, I saw a tape of him and Big Dog playing each other in a dark gym in Chicago. They was just dunking on each other. And it was this classic tape. No, this is a real story. And I resonated with Webber ever since. And, he didn't really shoot a lot of jumpers. He was through. He was powerful. And I mixed it, obviously took pieces of that. And they were able to, obviously put it into my own game. But he was my inspiration.
That's a great story.
Now, see, Webb knows that. I told him that. When I first met Webb, I was starstruck. Him and Michael Jordan.
No kidding.
And Shaq a little bit, right? Because Shaq was like, holy. Shaq.
It's like that house you were
inside the house. Go home, look inside the house. It's like looking at Shaq, right? Shaq to Diesel, right? But seriously, I was starstruck, and I was like, holy snap. And then, he scored, and I had to really come out of that really fast. And after that, I think the very next year I blocked the shot and said something. He was like, "Oh, we talking?" Yeah. But since then, we've always had an understanding. We've always went in each other's neck, and we understood what it was. But yeah, Chris Webber was a huge inspiration.
Love this. Here's Walker after Jeremy Lin's bucket. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Walker. There's the pass to Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Doncic has got his first 3 points of the game. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Nance outside. Lin finds Vucevic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, such a polished scorer. Vucevic doesn't mind absorbing hits. He will power through it.
Here's Bates Diop. Turner covering. And here is Doncic. 6 to shoot. Brown outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That's his first foul for the Clippers. Tyler Cavanaugh comes in for Miles Turner, and it's Johnson in for Gilgeous Alexander. And Bogdanovich kicks to Brown. Here's Doncic, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Doncic has got 5 now. And Kevin, looking back at all the discussion and interviews over the years, you make a lot of analogies to food. Are you a foodie at heart?
Oh my God, Kev, I am not a foodie.
Really?
Kev, I eat to live.
Well, you know about it.
You know, I eat to live, but I don't want to fool you. I eat to live. Listen, sometimes I forget to eat. Is that bad? Is that bad?
Well, as hard as you work, there's probably a lot on your
Listen,
mind.
man,
I can get that.
Listen, I like to. A big plate of food scares me. Okay, and that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to keep going on that analogy. You know, a bunch of food that I don't want to keep going on that one. Just know that I'm not a foodie. But when I explain things, I like to articulate things in which where people can understand it. So I use food right away.
Good way to connect the dots.
A little bit.
Yeah,
You know, parallels in life and food are very similar, man.
Good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Minnesota calls timeout. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They sleptwalked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Here's Easy Breezy. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
Here's Easy Breezy. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Count it. Good.
And they come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
LA's gone 0-2 from deep here. Lin kicks to Vucevic. Shoots over Towns. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And that's now 6 points for Vucevic.
Well, anytime someone can knock down mid-range Jays, it opens up the floor. Nikola Vucevic doing just that.
Towns. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, what a terrific option he is for them. Really puts a ton of stress on an opponent.
And Kevin, you talk about your rivals at that big man position. Who comes to mind among guys you played against and have the most respect for?
I got a lot of respect for guys in our league. Shaq, Rasheed Wallace, Dice, Charles Barkley, Carmelo, to name a few. Chris Webber.
Yeah.
A ton of respect. But when it comes to the cream of the cream, Rasheed Wallace and Tim Duncan always brought out another side of me. I would say Chris Webber too, because Chris Webber is my idol. And those guys brought out a better side of me. And I like to think that I dug deeper with those guys and playing up against those guys. If you want to see what you are in this league and all that stuff that you've been practicing and working on in the gym, those players, those moments are going to pull those times out of you. And that's what true essence are. And only the elite understand that. Only the elite understand the matrix. things slow down and you really are dominating the game on both ends. Different world, different flow, different mindset, different type of character.
The Timberwolves look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And it's tied up with that one. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Lynn. It's hauled in by Bates-Diop.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Boy, that's high-impact defense in the lane, standing tall to deny the easy bucket.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Lynn. Last season's performance for him averaged about 14 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Pass to Jones. He kicks it to Towns. Jones in the post, defended by Lynn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, this guy's been a prolific scorer on the interior from his first day in the league. Karl Anthony Towns getting the job done in the painted area.
Towns with the steal. Okogie goes back up. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And so Lynn will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. With some arc, and Johnson finishes off inside. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, what touch. You know, a lot of guys don't have the kind of feel necessary to make the floater.
Here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Towns. It's good.
Well, the body control of Karl Anthony Towns, just a terrific job to take the hit.
No good, shot missing. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. The former #1 pick overall in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns spoke about the aspirations of this team.
Every single day we're thinking about how can we be the team that we need to be to not only make the playoffs, but to make it deep into the playoffs and give ourselves a chance of being a championship team. We have so much talent. We have great veterans. We have a great front office, a great coaching staff. So with all that on our side, we feel we have a great chance to find that way to success.
One step at a time, Greg. That's the mindset to have.
Yeah, you can't have too much too early. But with Towns leading the charge, this team is in great hands.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
I love the fact that they're getting so many of their points at the rim. Just a solid first period.
Well, Greg, playing bully basketball on the block. Every opportunity they've wanted at the rack, they've got it.
They've got Jones. Easy breezy out there with Towns. And it's Bates-Diop in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Clippers trail. For Karl Anthony Towns, Kevin, the opportunity to learn about the game as a teammate of yours, how impressed by him were you as you're watching him taking baby steps in this league?
I watched firsthand, to see his potential. The first thing I love about him, I love his bones about him. I love how he thinks. I love his perception when it comes to the game. You got to approach this game to come in to dominate him, to be a presence from day one. Coming in, stepping on. If not, you're being stepped on. His work ethic is impeccable. I love how he goes. Doesn't just go through the motions. He does it with velocity. He looks to be better. He watches film on himself, which is very important. He understands X's and O's. He can pass out of defenses. He's a willing passer. The things I always work on him with is counters. You know, he wants to meet potatoes. He wants to go, you know, you got to have counters these days. He's gotten better with that. He stretches his game out to the 3-ball to be consistent.
I see your fingerprints all over.
Man, listen, I
really do.
I can't take any credit for any of that, but I like to think that I've been an impression to him to where I've given him the lookbook. If you follow these things right here, and these things right here can happen, possible. Potentially, what's hard to teach with young guys is appetite. I didn't have to teach this with him. This kid has an unbelievable appetite in him. That super hunger, and I love it, man. It's like looking in the mirror at a younger version with hair. This is my DNA. It's like looking in the mirror.
For Minnesota, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. First free throw is good. Jonathan Motley's checked in for the Clippers. Tobias Harris comes in for Johnson. He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Lynn kicks to Motley. To the middle.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. And Kevin, you think about all the individual accolades you won, the MVP, the Defensive Player of the Year award. Where does the title NBA champion rank on your personal list?
Being an NBA champion is everything. If I didn't win any of that individual stuff, I would be totally fine with just being an NBA champion.
Okogie defended by Allen. Pass to Easy Breezy. Passes it to Bates Diop. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Clippers. Motley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over in the corner, Allen. With some arc. No good that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Inside, Jones. And it's Lynn with the rebound.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Los Angeles with some changes. Turner's checked in for Vucevic. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Jeremy Lin. And it's tied up with that one. Jones with it. No points in the game yet for him. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Easy Breezy, guarded by Harris. Here's Easy Breezy, and it's sent back by Turner.
I tell you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Timberwolves have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Jones the best at times. And a lot of contact on that one. one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
The Timberwolves have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns has said he wants to be considered the best player in the league. He's got the offensive game, the versatility, the length, the mobility. Let's see what happens.
And Towns drops them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Back to Harris. That one's good. Just his third make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Okogie defended by Allen. Here's Easy Breezy. 5 points in the game. Some solid defense from Harris. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Jones. Harris's shot is off. The Timberwolves shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Easy Breezy passes to Jones. Inside, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is cooking right now, and the defense has nothing for him.
Clippers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Kicks it to Allen. Outside Turner. Buries it from 3-point range. Turner's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And his guys are getting frustrated. Coach just really kind of needs to calm them down.
I think, Greg, they've got to continue to believe that the next shot is going to go in. He can hopefully communicate that effectively to them.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. And Bogdanovich kicks to Walker. Back to Bogdanovich. 13 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. 7 points for Hassan Whiteside. Clippers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. The pass to Harris. Over Bogdanovich. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Minnesota in the lead. Now Doncic. 5 points in the game. And here's Walker outside. Hands it from downtown. 7 points in the game.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Now here's Allen. Clippers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Off the back rim, no good.
Man, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
Doncic kicks to Walker. Pass to Whiteside. A fader. The putback. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. A nice shot by Harris.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
There's Walker with the 3, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Walker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Kemba Walker picks one up. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He sinks the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 5. Now, here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Whiteside. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Clippers trail by 4. Allen inside, passes it to Motley. And here is Allen, guarded by Walker, to the right side. Here's Turner. He can't get that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Bogdanovic looking around. Outside, Walker. Doncic with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Bogdanovic, no luck for Los Angeles. They've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Harris. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Harris has got 8 here in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And Walker kicks to Brown. He dishes it to Whiteside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 9 points for Hassan Whiteside.
Boy, that's a decisive move to the cup. He gives the defense no chance to react.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
What a difference in the second quarter. His shooting, much more confidence, much more accuracy.
Walker finds Bogdanovic. And here's Whiteside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Turner's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Rise back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 1. Outside, Walker. The pass to Brown. The dish to Whiteside. Whiteside's got 11. LA has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Kicks it to Harris. Allen outside, lets it go from the wing, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Pass to Doncic. Whiteside inside. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Doncic, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Allen. .143 left here in the second. Here's Turner, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timberwolves trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The offensive rebound, Whiteside, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Harris.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
No good on the free throw. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Brown. And Easy Breezy subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Good on the second free throw. 1:22 left in the first half of basketball. KG, I want to give you a special thanks for joining us, helping us with the call tonight. You always have a seat at this table to broadcast any of our games.
Oh, man, thank you, man. I appreciate you letting me come through, man. It was an honor, man, seriously.
We'll do it again soon.
Let me know, man.
That's
Let me
KG.
know.
That's the great Kevin Garnett. And always a special occasion to have KG with us, Doris, a guy who really brings it every time we speak with him.
Well, his enthusiasm is contagious. This guy is a leader on and off the court. There's a vibrancy, a joy that he brings that was key to his success as a player and how fun as a broadcaster.
And the Clippers have possession after the basket by Minnesota. The three from Johnson. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
It's stolen by Nance. To the inside. Vucevic to the pass to Lin. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Kemba Walker picks one up.
You have to admire Jeremy Lin. Hard work, forcing the defense to get physical with him. Nice move.
The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Lin.
Well, Kevin, how about the Harvard grad, Jeremy Lin? How far has this guy come from nearly out of the NBA at one point to viable NBA starter? Incredible.
Both free throws good from Lin. 9 seconds left here in the second. Easy breezy passes to Towns. Shoots over Vucevic. They grab their own miss.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Los Angeles. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, they made a run there at the end. How did that happen?
We didn't do a good job of closing the half. We got to contain them from not making shots. We just got to do a better job.
We'll see if you can do that. Thanks, Carl. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. They were a little more aggressive in the second quarter, and it paid off. They went from trailing to now holding a 2-point halftime lead. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
I love the motion on offense. Guys are moving. The ball is moving. It's a very nice approach to the game, and one the defense absolutely could not keep up with.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Hold on, Ernie. Hey, you! Whatever your number is, stop shooting the three. See, Ernie, that's all the coach got to do. Tell them stop shooting the three. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
The buildings of downtown Minneapolis all lit up on this lovely evening. Welcome back, everyone, to the Twin Cities. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Karl-Anthony Towns has been sensational.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
Well, he has been in the grill of his man all night. He's used his reach to turn away those shots. You have to love the defensive effort.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So for the Clippers right now, we've got Allen. Harris is out there with Motley. Then it's Turner. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Timberwolves trail outside Towns. He nails it. We're tied up. 9 points for Easy Breezy. Well, Doris, we've seen how much organizations set the tone, set the culture from the top on down. What common traits have you seen among successful team owners?
Well, boy, oh boy, so many, I think. Obviously, there has to be some level of financial commitment. You have to be willing to hire good talent. You have to be willing to hire coaches that you believe either developmentally are going to have a bright future, or if you're hiring an experienced coach with championship pedigree, are you willing to pay those types of positions? What is your commitment to the non-traditional aspects that we've seen take a more informed role in how decisions are made? What is your analytics department made up of? What is your nutrition, your strength and conditioning, your training program? Are you hiring top-level professionals across the board? And then to me, it's always about, there's a great quote that says, any organization is defined by the worst behavior tolerated at the top of the leadership position.
Here's Easy Breezy. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Whiteside. It's rebounded by Motley. Motley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Harris with it. 6 to shoot. Shot on the wing. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns finds Walker. Now, here's Doncic.
Los Angeles College.
Easy Breezy passes to Whiteside. 5 on the clock. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 7 points.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Allen outside. Over Walker. Allen's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Doncic passes to Walker. For the tie, it's deflected, and they get it back. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Allen. Got it. Good job in the low post. Allen's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I'll tell you, that's a graceful finish. Not just any old layup. The teardrop.
Outside, Walker. Here's Easy Breezy, and that one drops for him. He's got 11.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
Harris outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Inside, here's Turner, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes it to Doncic. Here's Whiteside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Turner's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Harris. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Year after year, the Timberwolves have the NBA's most grueling travel schedule. A lot of miles to cover in the West.
Kevin, if you add up their flights in a season, they could circle the globe more than twice. And let's remember, there's no frequent flyer miles here either.
First free throw is good. And Harris drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Timberwolves trail by 6. And Walker kicks to Towns. The pass to Doncic. Right side inside. He's got 14. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Walker. Harris's shot is good.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right, the effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 7. Towns dishes to Whiteside. And Jonathan Motley is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Clippers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Easy Breezy off the inbound. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Walker. And again, it's Minnesota.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And it's Towns missing. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
Minnesota calls timeout with college basketball expanding the three-point arc out to FIBA range, Doris. Does that set the table, you think, for the NBA to move its arc, their three-point shooting line, out as well?
I think one of the things that I would like to see, Kevin, is a more unified game across countries, right? We've talked about the NBA and basketball in particular becoming a more global game. I think one thing that I'd really love to see at the lower levels of basketball in the formative stages is young players have to play with a shot clock. Because what that forces those players to do is be three-tool players. Under duress of a shot clock, you better be able to put the ball on the deck, make a pass, or take a shot. So I think the more we can normalize a set of international rules, the better basketball is going to be long-term.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Doncic kicks to Walker. Brown against Vucevic. Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Whiteside. And Vucevic pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 5. Johnson outside. Pass to Vucevic. Lynn looking it over. Down low. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The very definition of a high flyer. Larry Nance, my goodness.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Upper Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And the jam by Whiteside.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself, he converted in a big way.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Lynn's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
And Walker kicks to Doncic. Whiteside against Turner. Whiteside, no good.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Johnson can't get it to go. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Minnesota. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. Whiteside tried to break free. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got his first 3 points of the game. Outside, Lynn. He kicks it to Turner. Nance outside. Turner finds Lynn. Fires from the line. And Whiteside sends it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Tyler Kavanaugh is tracked in for Turner. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside, Walker. Kicks it to Whiteside. From down in the low post, it goes. Whiteside's got 6 here in this quarter. Walker against Lynn. Passes to Vucevic. Shoots over Brown, and that one hits back iron. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's stolen by Nance and taken away by Brown. Oh, that's blocked.
Larry Nance twice on the pipe says, no, sir.
Here's Easy Breezy, and the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Johnson, the pass to Vucevic. Inside, the 11-footer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 12 points for Lynn.
But Jeremy Lin finds a way to get to the inside of that paint, and difficult for the defense to do anything in there.
Down low, it's stolen by Vucevic. To the middle. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Nance. And now a 6-point Clipper lead.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Easy Breezy, 13 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And here we can check out the breakdown of rebounds tonight between the front court and the back court for the Clippers.
And their big men are getting the majority of the rebounds. You like all 5 guys boxing out and getting on the glass, but at the end of the day, that's their role to control the board.
Timberwolves trail by 6.
Well, you just have to love the skill Vucevic shows on the offensive end. I mean, he can erupt for big scoring nights if you don't keep him in check, and it gives you a little bit of everything from an offensive standpoint.
Now, here's Vucevic. 6 points for him. And Nance kicks to Kavanaugh. Unloads from 13. And no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Jones looking for an opening. Towns, the pass to Easy Breezy. Okogie trains the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, that's nice work, right? You move, you get into space on the perimeter, and you knock down the three.
Now the pass to Kavanaugh. Dishes it to Lynn. Pass to Vucevic. Johnson outside. Fires top of the key. That's good on the jump shot. Johnson's got 6. Timberwolves trail by 5. Jones, the pass to Bates Diop. Kicks it to Jones. Here's Bates Diop. Jones drives in. Towns. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
High arcing shot. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. No good.
Well, this is what you get from Larry Nance Jr. He's willing to fight and contest shots.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Los Angeles on top, up 3. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
We got to close this quarter out, and it's big. We got to stretch this game. Close this quarter out.
Doc Rivers, and to compete at the highest level, this is the kind of thing, guys, you have to do. And quarter strong.
And, you know, the best teams know how to manipulate these situations. Let's see if they can do that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Easy Breezy. Jones is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bates Diop in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now, here's Vucevic. He dishes it to Lynn. Over Jones. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Knocks down the 3-ball.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Lynn kicks to Allen. Out to the right wing. Here's Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Dallas Mavericks.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Tobias Harris comes in for Nance, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Jeremy Lin. He hits the second from the line.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Jones, the pass to Bates Diop. Here's Easy Breezy, guarded by Harris. Back to Jones. 5 on the clock. Here's Bates Diop. A miss that time, would have put him up.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
To the inside, Allen. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Bates Diop. Fades back, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Out to the right wing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Minnesota. Easy breezy's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen away. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. And the shot goes down. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Okogie, defended by Allen. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Vucevic. Towns, no luck. Allen outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks it to Vucevic. Here's Harris. That one a little long. Timberwolves trail by 3. Okogie. Another miss by Minnesota.
The defense lost him there, and he should have made him pay.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Jones. Allen's shot is off.
He definitely got nervous at the rim. I mean, he needs to make sure he finishes strong.
Now the dish to Jones. Passes it to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And he has the chops for this. Raising the intensity when it matters most.
Right, you love the aggressiveness. This guy is willing to take over at the key opportunities.
And the Clippers call time here.
How about Karl Anthony Towns, guys? At the age of 11, guess how tall he was? 6'3". So it was his goal to develop a complete skill set all the way back then. Boy, how about that? Ahead of the game in terms of the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Vucevic. And Jonathan Motley subbed in for Tyler Cavanaugh. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Here's Bates Diop. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. And talk about the mindset nowadays. Kids like Towns growing up not content to just play in the paint.
That's exactly right, Kevin. His father would divide their workouts into 2 halves. The first was face-up, dribbling, perimeter shooting. The second half of that workout, the interior, footwork, mic and drills, finishing over either shoulder. Boy, that's a pretty smart dad.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the basket by Los Angeles.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Now here's Allen. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves trail by 3. And Walker kicks to Brown. Doncic with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Right side, good. The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Doncic passes to Walker, and he finishes nicely on the way. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any run.
Motley kicks to Harris. To the wing right side. Here's Motley. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. But he gets it back. Motley, good. Motley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
This guy just feeds off that fourth quarter pressure in a tight game like this. That's when we can really see the kind of heart he plays with.
Here is Whiteside after the Clippers pick up 2. Here's Walker with the 3. The rebound by Turner.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Harris passes to Motley. That one goes in, and the Clippers lead by 3. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Minnesota. The pass to Bogdanovic. Brown kicks to Whiteside. From 12 feet out, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Now here's Allen. He's guarded closely. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Whiteside's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Harris outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
Right side, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Allen outside. Here's the floater, and it's blocked by Brown. Outside, Walker. Kicks it to Doncic. And Jonathan Motley is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Anthony Towns checked in for Minnesota. Easy breezy comes in for Bojan Bogdanovic. Pass to Easy Breezy. Right side to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
He is one of the most determined rebounders, guys, we have got in the NBA.
The tireless work ethic, the passion. He's a guy the team relies on for that.
And here are the Clippers now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves.
They're fortunate to be in front, given how shaky he's been from the floor tonight.
Here's Easy Breezy. He claims that one off the back iron and down it ball.
What floor awareness from Karl Anthony Towns to be 7 foot and that skilled. How lucky is he?
Los Angeles calls timeout. Hassan Whiteside really making a difference here.
Well, I think during this timeout, they've got to talk about ways to deny the basketball to him. That's the key, because when he gets it, chances are he's going to score.
We've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Hassan Whiteside.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%
always a sign of a solid offensive performance, but his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And Walker kicks to Doncic. Passes it to Towns. And play stop. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
The Clippers trail. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander and the pass to Allen. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Doncic. Can't connect from short range.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
Now here is Harris, and it goes down 2 points. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side Harris, 14 feet away. No good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Towns up top. Turner covering. Towns finds Walker. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Left side Harris. It's Turner, high post. Allen, right side. 5 on the clock. No good from the wing.
I'll tell you, he's had a tough night. And if you're going to shake out of a slump, he is not going to do it with those kinds of shots.
They get it back.
Wow, that is cold-blooded.
What a shot. He had no fear. I love it.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Harris up top. He feeds it to Turner. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
You want the answer? Can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
They cannot afford to waste a single possession at this point.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A huge shot to tie it up.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Minnesota calls timeout. The score is tied at 102. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Walker. Kicks it to Towns. Shoots over Turner. Oh, missed it. And the Clippers call time here. Going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Whiteside is out there with Easy Breezy. Then there's Doncic, and there's Kemba Walker, and it's Towns in at the 5. And here is Los Angeles now, following the miss by Hassan Whiteside. Clippers moving the ball around. Harris kicks to Turner, shoots over Towns. The shot by Turner, no good. Timberwolves shooting 43% from the floor. To the middle, here's Walker, got a hand on it. For 3, Harris cranes it from beyond the arc. Harris has got the first points here in the overtime period for Los Angeles. Timberwolves trail by 3. Walker with it. Pass to Towns. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Allen outside. Kicks it to Harris. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Goes up from the top of the key. And right through it goes. And that's now 11 points for Luka Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Harris inside the line. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Whiteside. Puts it up from 12, and he comes up with the deuce. Whiteside's got 26.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Now here is Harris. And Turner kicks to Allen. Pulls it from the elbow. Again, Los Angeles.
The defense getting a little lazy there. You can't give him those shots. He'll make you pay every time.
Walker the pass to Towns. Now the feed to Whiteside. To the paint. Here's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Wow, Miles Turner understanding it's my time because it's big time.
And Walker kicks to Towns. And what an exciting game here with 3 minutes played so far in overtime.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Vucevic checked in for the Clippers. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Harris outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Down low. And Doncic gets it to go. And it's now only a 1-point Clipper lead.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Now here's Vucevic. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Allen. Guarded closely. And Vucevic kicks to Harris. Pulls up on the wing. It's not going to go for him. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Doncic. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Down low, Towns with the steal. Now Walker. This is it to Towns.
Oh, does he deliver? That is a determined young fella right there. Oh, Anthony Towns.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 1. There's 45 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that time. Walker with some nice deep. That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Yes!
Fact of the matter is, Karl-Anthony Towns could be a menace on the glass. Good luck with this guy.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Vucevic against Towns.
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so that you get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And an intentional foul right there.
Gentlemen, two shots. Loose shot.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 3. There's 21 seconds left in overtime. Here's what you take.
And right now, you can go for the 2 and then a quick foul or go for the home run.
Well, you've got to be smart regardless of what you choose to do. You shouldn't just heave the 3 if it's not there. Let's see what happens.
Back to Vucevic. Shoots. It falls. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Minnesota calls timeout. Here's Walker.
Good! Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.